Hi guys, this is Emnel, and we are back playing as Gods of Eridu in our Stellaris campaign. We are now using a full release version of the game, or rather of the patch, and the DLC. Now, I took a day break between previous and this episode, and before I started I looked around and considered some things. And one of the first things we need to deal with is our abysmal physics research. So we will try to focus on settling those two areas first. We will put frontier outpost right here. I believe we'll put it right there. And I'm almost certain it will reach that star. So, but if we were to put it here, it wouldn't get this in our borders, and setting it here will almost certainly allow us to encompass this. So this is the best way to go about it, I think. And the next one we will settle somewhere here. Probably this one, although well, this is just better as a planet, so perhaps we'll go for it. But if there will be something very useful around here, we may consider going for this. So we'll first check this, and actually let's go this, and this. For that reason, we'll need to get some influence, since building frontier outpost, 123, so should probably turn off those the encourage free thoughts policy for the time being. Okay, some subspace sensors. Still have no money to actually deal with that thing, although oh well, we could probably sell some. Okay, let's go ahead and sell some energy once again. Start to like us. Actually, the artist enclave bloody love us, so we could organize festival. That would increase, well, that's just opinion of theirs of us, happiness and growth time. Oh, alright. We will do that at some point, probably for how long? 60 months only, so 5 years, but that's probably a good thing once or if we capture some planets in a war. But for now, let's get trading with those. And yeah, let's get 500. And we should probably start working here on the July Prime. What do you want of this planet? I think we'll just do it just generic, a little bit of everything. So once again, just power plants. Are we on food? We aren't in a good spot on food. We have 2 here, and I guess we could put 1 here, but to do that we need to clear some of those. Who are you? Okay, alright, so you are the building guy. Let's switch you to this guy. And I guess we'll put a building guy right here. Oops. Well, I don't want to build anything here for the time being. It would be nice. Well, we plan on focusing on research here, so get a basic research lab, and we'll get to that. Back to you, July, whatever. Clear that blocker, and clear that block since we want to get a full tile right here, where there is a adjacency bonus. We are sadly yet to get what is it called? Empire Capital Complex. Since it's extremely extremely expensive with 200 influence, but it does grant 1 influence, so we'll need to get on that at some point once the heat drops off. And the most important decision, I decided to actually fight for Kish against this fleet. So our biggest problem right now is that our point defense systems have been eclipsed by enemy missiles. Those basic missiles have 3 hull points, and our point defense weapons, batteries, do between 2 and 3 damage. So I assume it's either 2 or 3. So only 50% of them will destroy. 50% of those rockets will require 2 shots, and some of them have a higher level that has 4 hull points, which all of the rockets, all of the missiles require 2 hits with our point defense systems. Thankfully, they haven't upgraded the torpedoes yet, so those are 1 shot, 1 kill. What they have here is you look in here, so they have 5 cruisers, 6 destroyers, which some of them have point defense, or rather all of them. Yeah, all of them have point defense and various sets of weapons. And then they have a lot of cruisers with either missiles and torpedoes, or those plasma throwers and torpedoes. Overall, and only 18 corvettes. So, problem with Kish is that our spaceport is level 1, but I've actually looked into it, and thing is that the firepower of the port doesn't change with levels. Sure, it gets, if you look here, it gets some bonuses such as additional tracking, but the armament and the fire rate stays the same. So rest of the bonuses is basically to its survivability, and we happen to have 18 destroyers with point defense weapons, so I believe we can actually defend that long enough for it to do the required damage. Problem is, like, my goal right now is to not only win battles, but to avoid as much attrition as possible, to be able to finally produce a decent fleet and be able to rush into them. So we'll probably get some attrition, but the time we took to upgrade our stuff with fleet academies and assembly yards, I think it will pay off. So we'll just stick to our guns and try to defeat that. Another issue is that in 10 years, in 8 actually, our leader will die and we'll have an election. And with our system of government, the election will be between our fleet admirals, and we only have 1. We'll need to get another 1 or a few to have a higher chance of good trades, because those hidden under those that we have here it's a set of 2 trades that we don't know, and they can be terrible. Also, it would be nice to have someone who doesn't, this guy is a decent guy, so I wouldn't like to lose him. And if he happens to be a shitty guy, in terms of, being a leader, he will live another 24 years longer, so that would give us 75 years of his reign, or even more if we get some more research. Right, let's unpause and get this battle. Alright, so they want... Actually, they want a defensive pact with us. No, never mind. They... It's an offensive pact one another. Okay, so you guys are like new guys to the party. I think we will try to make a federation right here with those two guys, and well, then possibly those. Yeah. If or when we win war with those Eon guys, we will be able to knock those 3 worlds from them, which should either they're slowed down or completely disable their ability to expand. So they shouldn't be a problem anymore. Once in 9 years the truce with those guys goes away, so we'll conquer them. And in the meantime we'll expand here as far as we can. And our military conquests after that will probably have to head north. So this is, in the broad strokes, our plan. We'll just secure the southern border. Securing this bit will be easy, since we have the precursors right here, Fallen Empire right here, and as soon as we knock those guys out, we are pretty much defended by by their space. Unless we go to war with them, we are more or less safe. And so we'll need to either focus only on this approach, or only on this and one of the northern approaches, which should make things a bit easier, because as we saw, so defending both Ur and even Kish is a struggle logistically. Alright, but we'll get there when we get there. Yeah, so they're bringing some transport fleets. We'll need to check if that Spectres is still there. Alright, once again, implant malfunction.
Situation log updated.
Right here of all places. Alright, so I believe one of... Right, so you will come research that project here, and then go research that project, and then I guess research those projects. Yeah, I probably won't manage to do that all. We'll see. And he needs to scout some of those systems still. Well, perhaps we'll use this guy later, because yeah, that's probably wise. So let's send him to Ur once he finishes those 4, because well, those new that will show up in Kish will have a longer time. How long till this disappears? This actually will take a while. Alright, let's impose. We have some money, so let's check what we can do. And here, alright, we are positive right here. You are the engineering, the research guy, so you should probably sit here. Well, we'll send you to Kish, but in the meantime, I think we'll... how are we on food? We are good on food. And this is... Alright, so we can basically remove this one, and it will be golden. Let's change to a building guy. Yes, and to Kish we will send the research guy. We will replace you with a power plant. And later we will buff all of those. We spent quite a lot of money, but well, we are still waiting for those upgrades to finish, so that's alright. We need to start bloody investing in stuff. Speaking of investing in stuff, we should probably... that was a blunder. I haven't... I don't want this, because paying 1 energy for 1 physics is kinda shitty, but I should have settled that a long time ago. Actually, under the episode 10 or 11, someone actually pointed that out, probably thinking that there's a system of free here, but yeah, it isn't. I mean, a source of free, a single source, but yeah, I should have settled that to physics, especially since we are pretty low on that. And, well, to my defense, we had more, but, well, lost it here. Still. War declaration. Okay. So you guys declared war on them, alright. Have you, by any chance, since your guys are... No, you're only at war with those. Since you are a tributary, I figured maybe you will end up at war with one another, but not the case. Finished mining station here. Yeah, sure, build another one. We need those minerals. Okay. Do I want to continue build that first? Probably. And I guess we will test this with a constructor ship, since actually these days constructor ships are our cheapest ones. So we'll test if the bloody Spectre is still there. He was supposed to roam that galaxy, but I haven't seen him leave. Maybe I missed it, but maybe he's sneaky being a Spectre and all. Okay, it's coming. This will be too late probably, but yeah, they have what, 2 jumps left. Yeah, not good.
Station under attack.
And I don't think we can actually fight without the port. So we'll probably bail. Well, we have those armies sitting there, so we'll make use of them and well, retake Kish again. We're building anything on Kish? We are, right? Well, might as well. Construction ship here. Can we build that? What else can we? Do we have a construction ship up there? We do not. Well, we kind of want to build this one. Research station there. And also deal with that, but I think research station is our first priority. I kind of want to look into settling this, perhaps frontier outpost here, but I don't think that's worth it. We are pretty low on influence as it is. There we are. Jumping there in 11 days. Let's slow it down, because I don't think we can.
Station under attack.
Yeah, without our defenses, it's hopeless. And without the port, we won't be able to put enough damage on them. Oh.
Situation log updated.
All right, you guys failed to redo. Yeah, kind of failed here, so hopefully they won't aggro us. Okay, let's cancel that, get the money back. Building that fleet academy and this cruiser assembly array. Very well. Well, losing Kish once again. Bloody annoying. Oh, we were just too far. I'm not sure why. Right. I was in Asian because I was cleaning that system. Oh, mistake. Okay, so you are building this. You are. So then you will jump here and jump back. Well, probably. Never mind. Soon we will also lose those minerals there.
Construction
Another
complete.
waste. Construction complete in yeah, so let's make sure our destroyers are up to date. Pretty sure they are, but maybe we want to add more armor. But then again, they're using those what is it? Those plasma things that ignore armor. So probably having bigger shields is better here, since none of the weapons are particularly good against shields. Yeah, we'll stick to that. And well, is there anything? Well, crew quarters. Oh, fuck! We haven't built an engineering bay hill yet. Oh well, we'll do that later. But I think we want those destroyers pronto. We'll need to revisit our cruisers though.
System survey complete.
Reanalyze regenerative. Oh, right, the one's there. And what? Oh, nothing in this system really. So we'll probably settle here.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Alright. I still cannot afford a cruiser. Well, almost. Let's check. I think we want to cruiser, not. So I was thinking about it, and I think we'll actually invest some in armor. I understand. Let's see. Yeah, that actually bumps armor pretty damn high. Because problem is that well, don't have enough power, and we should probably boost other things here. Those are sadly up to date. Once again, how much was that? 47. Yeah, but having one large is probably required, and it's less about having a buffer, more about having the regeneration anyway. So, and investing, getting 10%. What is it? Yeah, 12% of reduction on our 1600. Well, more like 2000 with bonuses from strategic resources, as well as bonus from a commander. So. One level of steel armor it is, and another of those, and we're golden. And we can cheapen it a bit more by adding additional, lowering that to level 1 perhaps? No, level 2. How much the difference is that? Oh well, we'll be needing an upgrade at some point, so let's never mind, let's just make it cheaper. Well, we actually made it 10% cheaper, I believe 10 cheaper by doing this. Well, I guess we'll get ourselves a cruiser first. Expensive stuff. Yeah, so our goal now is to make a fleet basically made of cruisers and destroyers, with very few corvettes, just to, you know, do some evasion tanking for us, but they're mostly expendable. And just to make sure, yes, we all have all the needed slots here. Yeah, paying arm and a leg in energy, but we happen to have quite a lot of energies for now, so that's alright. Kind of want the destroyer. Okay, yeah, we'll need another destroyer, and it would be nice to have it outright, so let's sell some energy. There we go. Alright, that was the end of the month anyway, so there we go. I'm getting those defensive stations, and I think the plan will be we'll set a defensive station as close to the spaceport as possible to provide point defense weapons, and we'll get a simple, and it will have different aura than this one, and then than a snare, and then on the edge of the zone of control of the station, we'll get a small platform with a snare, but close enough for it to be in the range of the spaceport. I think that's well. Not sure how clearly I have.
Debris analyzed.
Okay, have you guys? So you are bombing Kish, all right? Hostile fleet detected. Starfleet 2. Just what? 2 corvettes. Those are your newest corvettes. Free, intermediate. So yeah, they're ahead of us technologically, sadly. But look at that. They haven't given them you know, the defensive thingy. Okay, time to see if another one. Those. This is another cruiser. Alright, nothing here. Perfect. Enter orbit, and time to build this one up. But fleet first. This is, I believe, Kish. Yes, it is. Well, can't do anything about it. Inactive buildings in Ur. Yeah, well, we're working on it. Oh, pretty fast too. I mean, mostly because of the spaceport, but still. Can't upgrade to that yet. We need a battleship tech.
Hostile fleet detected.
Yeah.
Enemy troops landing.
Alright, yeah. We lost an invasion. Extraction ship here. Alright, you've done all you could here. This isn't in our range, and I don't think it's worth the point. Let's get this one going.
Planet lost to invasion.
Right. Searching that. Where are you guys going now? Entering orbit Raxiconium Premium? What the fuck is that? So you guys just going back? We'll be merging, so I imagine that Raxiconium Premium is somewhere here. Is there what was it again? Oh, are you guys fighting? No? Why would you go there then? Okay, maybe they just changed like that for a sec? Not to tell. Ah, well, if you want to go away, I won't stop you. I'd rather kill you than defending a fort. Alright, well, we'll have a chance for counter-invasion.
Construction complete.
Right, another cruiser, and we are out of money. You know what, let's... where is that guy? We can just move here for now. It's for easing. Are we building on surface? We are actually. Yeah, let's cancel one. That's enough. Very well. Nice to have our first cruiser. Almost, yeah, 319 firepower right there.
Debris analyzed.
Have you guys changed your mind? Where are you going? Nope, you're just living. Okay. Oh, how about we take you and kill whatever is left here. Weird stuff. Well, nothing here. Can't afford another destroyer just yet. Not sure how many destroyers I want. I probably stick to Act 20.
System survey complete.
Then again, the problem is that our tech is lacking. Severely lacking. Right, we are at 31 minutes though, so we'll end this episode, and next we have all those armies right here, so we'll use them to regain Kish, and yeah, later we'll just try to rebuild the whole the spaceport and build the proper defenses right there, and finally start our counteroffensive. So making sure, are you guys okay? You are actually at war with those guys. Very well. Yeah, so that should actually make it much easier, especially since they aren't that powerful. Yeah, their fleet power is showed as equivalent. So yeah, I think we are. I think we survived for the time being. Cue the attack from the north, but yeah, mostly I think we are mostly alright, and this loss of Kish will be the last loss we will encounter for a while. Famous last words, but yeah, so we'll focus on settling. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.